it's Dino back from the den, or back at the den. Anyway, round two of Doc Talk with Dr. Stewart. So we were just talking off camera real quick about some of the other parts that you look after. So share with me on that, because I think that's very valuable.
The lovely thing about seeing a naturopathic doctor is that we definitely see a wide variety of cases. So I mentioned, like, I definitely have a passion for cancer care. Other things that I see quite a bit of is even things like autoimmune cases, or even mold illness. And even I do chelation therapy, so that's for heavy metal detox.
Yeah.
But definitely seeing more mold. And I worked in the Lower Mainland for a time, and obviously damp, rain. Love Vancouver, but there's a little bit of rain that gets the mold going. But I've definitely been seeing a lot more of this mold in town here.
What would that look like in somebody? Like, what would they feel? What would they experience? Just so.
So what's interesting about mold is, so like we all are exposed to mold. We have plants in our house. There's a little bit of mold. There's the mildew, the fall. There's a little bit of mold, and some of us can just have So, and our body is really good at, detoxifying it and whatnot. But someone who, say, isn't good at detoxifying the mold, or has grown up in a molded environment, and mold isn't always visible, so they can start to have symptoms of rashes that come and go, or allergy symptoms that can't be explained by allergists, fatigue, digestive issues, numbness, tingling, even changes in urination, digestive issues. So it's really a full spectrum. It is a full systemic, full body kind of symptomology, where people are just like looking, like, after all the blood work is normal, all the imaging is normal, and they're kind of left with this is like, okay, I have all these symptoms, something's not right. And then sometimes, like, going through a really thorough history is just like, okay, I'd never seen mold, but like I work in a building, or my symptoms are worse when I go to work, or my symptoms get better when I go, like, when I leave a certain place. So
do you screen for that? Is that something you can screen for?
For sure. It's done through a urine test. And so what we do, mold really likes to sit in the fat tissue. And so what we do is a provocation test. So we're using a certain nutritions to help push the mold out of the fat tissue. And then we measure it through the urine. And the testing that we do will test for about 5 or 7 different types of mold. And why this is important is the fact that different mold species we use certain binders to grab the mold toxin to remove them from the body, And so different species have better binders to remove them. And so by seeing that and document, okay, you're really high in, say, ochratoxin, therefore we'll use X, Y, Z.
Gotcha. Wow. A lot more than I knew, that's for sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.